If you would like to be a proud sponsor of Replicon Radio, shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for further information. And don't forget, it's spooky season. Halloween is right around the corner. Don't forget, we are going to the Mineral Springs Hotel in Alton, Illinois for a ghost hunt, and you too can join us. October 28th. It's going down. You can get your tickets at Haunted Souls, SOULZ, paranormal.com. And you too can join the Replicon Radio. Well, me and Freaky P, Dead Body Man, has shit to do. But you can join us and be part of our group and go on a ghost hunt with us. So get your tickets now at Haunted Souls Paranormal, Souls SOULZ.
It's on the screen if you can
get the life scared out of you.
Come watch me cry in real life.
It's gonna be great.
You can join us. Tickets are available online.
I'm so happy that it's gonna be documented. I'm so happy that it's gonna be documented.
It is gonna be documented. We're actually going ghost hunting. I'm scared to death.
It'll be a great time.
It's gonna be a great time, especially if you come and watch me be scared.
It's gonna be the best.
I'm bringing extra pants.
You get your tickets and join us. Going down.
Definitely bring different underwear.
Going down October 28th.
No, I am. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys can make it out. Tickets are available to the public. That's you. If you can hear us talking, you can join us.
And if you cannot make it on October 28th, you can always go to their website. They're always updating, always going to different places as well. They might be coming to a place near you, and you can go on a ghost hunt there. Then they always go around to different places all the time.
They do things.
It's the spooky season. We had those guys on the show last week. Go check out the replay of that. Learn more about what we're gonna do.
Their page. Don't they have a YouTube page? Go check out their stuff, man.
For sure. And
add them on TikTok. I think they want to be added on TikTok too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do that
at Paranormal Souls, SOULZ, paranormal.com.
I think there's an underscore somewhere in their TikTok name.
There you go. We're real good at this.
It would be, yes, it is Haunted Souls _ paranormal.
Yep.
There you go. Go follow them. And we're gonna keep it going, man. With ghouls.
It is the spooky season.
Ghouls and ghosts and monsters, if you will. We have the return of one of our favorite monster friends. He's not a Frankenstein. He's not a werewolf. But he is a pig-faced mammoth of a man. And we love him very much.
He's a girthy pig man.
His earthly name is D.E.A.N. We like to call him asshole. That's not true. We don't call him that. We love him. Give it up for our homeboy, D.E.A.N, Destiny, everything and nothing.
Yo.
What's up, buddy?
I'm so proud of you, P. You finally learned the whole name.
Wait. We forgot to unmute you.
No,
nobody can. I'm just kidding.
I know your name, sir. The only time I didn't know your name was the first time.
Right.
And that's fair. Okay?
That's fair. Fair enough.
You never
Happy
ask a lady her
season.
name on the first night.
You don't? I mean, what do you call her?
Oh.
How you doing, Dane?
Yeah.
Call her Dane.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just chilling. Hitting up some haunted houses and fucking pumpkins and all that good shit,
Now, you said haunted house. Let me ask you this. When you go to haunted houses, do you wear your mask? Do you fuck with them as much as they fuck with you?
I would love to, but unfortunately they don't allow that type of shit because I drank a bunch and tried one time and it was not fun.
Well, I figured you had a story behind it.
Didn't our I haven't been in years, but the local haunted house down the road here, Creepy World.
Yeah.
Didn't they have one of their attractions? It was like the hog swallowers hayride. It was like a pig-faced guy, and it was his fucking haunted farm or some shit.
It was that before it turned into the paintball zombies.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Used to be the pig-faced man's haunted farm. Is that a relative of yours, Dean?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I got pigs all over this motherfucker. Every time somebody goes to a haunted attraction, there's a pig. People send me pictures, and I'm like, yeah, it's just cousin Ed, cousin Steve, we get around. We got to make a living somehow.
It's true. I mean, what else? There's not a lot of opportunities out there for pig people. Or I don't want to offend your race. I mean,
here's the thing though. If you get one in a titty bar,
like
you got like 6 nipples. That's
if that's what you're into, I guess that's a nice thing.
I mean, he doesn't really have a choice.
He doesn't have to be into pig bitches.
I mean, pigs have, like, not udders, but they have nipples.
They're utterly beautiful nipples, is what he's trying to say. He was trying to say utterly beautiful bottoms. I guess if they're clean, if you clean off all that brown, they're all pink.
I don't know.
This has gone off the rails.
Piglet, it's never off the rails, sir.
I mean, the wild boars are considered...
Oh, we some wild boars. We some wild boars.
Boars.
Oh, that was like the MGK of the pig.
And then those are considered... They're part of the pig family, and they're not pink.
That's because they're a different species. They're wild boars.
Yeah.
Boars are not pink. Only piglets are pink.
So that's a great segue to my next question.
Gotcha.
Piglet.
There you go.
Is Piglet a celebrity
don't even bring up
in your
Winnie
world?
the Pooh, motherfucker. God damn it.
Winnie the Pooh's not a pig, but Piglet's his homie.
Piglet's
Yeah, hell
Winnie the
yeah.
Pooh.
Yeah. Is he a celebrity or
I don't even think
Is
Piglet's
Piglet
a
a man
pig.
or a
I
woman?
don't even think Piglet's a pig.
Especially with this new horror Winnie the Pooh movie coming out. That shit looks so dope.
So
Yeah,
do you think there's a
doing-
piglet in that?
pumped.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And they're doing a fucking like a horror
Piglet-
movie of the
Piglet
Grinch
is a pig.
too.
You don't have to tell anyone else but yourself that.
I know.
I just learned all this shit
it
today.
doesn't look like a fucking
It has a
pig.
pig tail and its name is Piglet. Why would you ever think it was not a pig?
Right.
I don't remember seeing the tail.
How does it not look like a pig?
I don't remember seeing the tail.
Are you kidding me? You ever
Yeah.
watched Winnie the Pooh?
It's been
Winnie the Pooh is way before your time.
No. It's probably been
There's so
about
much
2
ass in Winnie the
decades.
Pooh, it's not even funny.
It's probably been 2 decades
Piglet's
since I
butt's
watched
always out.
anything Winnie the Pooh.
Pooh's butt's out more than Pooh's face. He's always getting his...
That is true because
And
his face is usually buried in
There's a whole other character who is also an ass. He's my favorite.
Tigger.
No, Tigger is not an ass.
No,
Well, he
Eeyore?
can be an ass.
Eeyore. Eeyore's the shit.
We don't know what Tigger is. And that's fair.
What is he?
We don't
He's
know.
a tiger.
He's not. He's a Tigger.
He's a tiger.
He specifically sings songs about how he's not a tiger. He is a Tigger.
But he's a tiger.
We got the homeboy Dean on the line.
And he's a pig.
Piglet's a pig too.
Oh yeah, that's my third cousin twice removed.
And okay, so one more pig celebrity before we move on to what you're up to.
You gonna bring up Porky, motherfucker? Get out of
Well, I
here.
didn't even think about Porky.
Well,
Fuck
2
Porky.
more. We got
Porky's
2 more.
old news.
2 more.
I'm talking about Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy? Oh, absolutely. She's a fucking diva and a half.
That's gotta be.
Now, it's not offensive that she's like into this frog guy all the time. What's his name?
Kermit, man.
Carl or something? Yeah. Carl the Frog, yeah. Is that offensive
Carl
to you?
the Frog.
That you know, she's
Shout out
not
to the ice
just
machine.
she's not just any pig. She is a Miss Pig, and she's out there representing your kind, fucking with these frogs, dude. Is that
Here's
not
the
offensive?
thing: we don't kink shame around here. Interspecies erotica. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. Miss Piggy, unfortunately, likes frogs and sometimes bears.
They got that long tongue.
Dogs, whatever the fucking Muppets are doing in that van back there, but
They got them long tongues.
That is fair, man. Shit, that's fair. Thank you. That was a legit answer, and I appreciate it.
I mean, was it? Though?
Shout out to Miss Piggy. Yeah, they're not judging. Autoerotic species, sex, whatever the hell they're doing. We appreciate that. Judgment-free zone in the pig world, guys. Again, we mentioned it off
Absolutely.
air. They're out there wallowing in their own shit. They can't judge.
But I mean, if it was a male pig, I'm pretty sure they'd be killing the frogs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if it was Mr. Pig was out there banging frog bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them frogs is dead.
Miss Piggy's out there murdering the frog.
But with that piggy pussy.
Oh, God. We don't say that here, bro. That's an ICP song. We don't talk about that.
Piggy pussy pie.
Where the fuck are we going with this?
Off the motherfucking rails.
See what happens when you get close to us, Dean?
oh yeah, I did. Trust me, I've been drunk around you, P. This is light work.
Yeah, matter of fact, you was drunk at Astronomicon, had to get whooped at the beer pong table.
And next year we got to do it again, but this time I'm not gonna keep bending over with the whole pitcher of beer in my arm and spilling it on the floor.
He just kept spilling his beer over and over. And
That's what happens when you get me to day drink, fuckers.
We had only been there for like 5 minutes.
Right. We just got there. We weren't even there 5 minutes. And we were like drunk in 10.
Shane's just like, get the fuck over here. We're doing this.
Right.
I'm like, bro, it's like noon. What
I got my luggage still.
For legit. He's like, no, we're fucking doing it. Moose, motherfucker.
Oh,
damn, bro.
right.
All right, damn.
Pig, moose. Wow.
I always said the Canadians were nice. He forced us into beer pong.
Right.
And then we forced to win. So.
Hey, you want to come over here, please? Right now, please?
To be fair, he was still on Canada time, so I'm sure it was 5 o'clock up there.
Right. Yeah, he was good. We all were like, fuck this. We're fucking wasted right now.
Oh, Dean's your real dad, huh? Well, shout out. Your real son's in the chat room. His name is Zulbotomy Ulusane.
Oh, okay. What's up, Zulbotomy? The hell yeah.
He didn't even bother saying the rest of the name. He's like, yeah, sure, whoever fuck you are.
Yeah, sure, hell yeah.
Happy birthday and shit.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Daddy's home.
Hey, Daddy, I found you.
Yeah, you know what? More I could claim on my taxes. That's dope.
There we go.
Sorry, I left when you were 2.
I just went to get cigarettes.
They were out of the smokes, and
They were out of smokes, and I had to keep on going down to the next one, and they were out too.
Yeah.
Next thing, I ended up in Canada. I found the moose.
Ope.
It happens, man. It happens to the best of us. Well, I don't know where to begin because I feel like we're already there. But man, it's good to have you back on the show, buddy.
Well, for sure.
Hey, thank you guys for having me back. I love chilling with y'all, man, for real.
Well, we like chilling with you too.
Hey, thanks.
We love you.
We're friends.
We're friends. We're friends to the end.
This is virtual hugs right here.
Friend, everyone, listen. That was a hug.
That
sounded weird.
What the
It
fuck
sounded
was
weird.
that?
It was a hug, bro.
Bro, we are getting older, man. There's cracks
Was
and
that really
creaks
a
in this
hug?
bone.
Yeah.
That sounded like you was jerking off or something.
A mouth hug.
That's not what it sounds like when I do it.
I mean, what? When you get hugged, everything just cracks?
Yeah.
Don't hug me. Don't hug me from the front.
Hug my belly. Don't.
That was a
squeeze the
fun
back.
reference.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh shit.
That was a fun reference. So yeah, you're welcome.
I mean, I don't feel like we can really get into it too much because then it'll be over with, and then we won't have nothing to talk
Right? We don't. We're stalling to talk about what you've been up to because we don't want you to leave us.
about. Right.
Oh, that's cool, man. I'm
So
chilling.
what-
I'm kicking it.
So, what fun things do you have planned for this holiday season?
I mean, shit. The season's already started. I've done like 4 or 5 hunts. Went to She Fest. Had a great time there. Then went over to Night of the Zooligans. Got shitty drunk and had 4 people carry me to the car.
Was there a pig roast?
Oh yeah,
They were
it
having
was
one when they were carrying them to the
He
car.
doesn't fucking remember.
not to be confused with a spit roast, because I mean that's completely different. But
He was definitely A-framed, though.
but we still got Creep Show coming up, which is my festival that is returning after a 6-year hiatus, 10-year hiatus actually, and this is the 6th annual. And we're doing that down in Tampa. We're doing a 10-year reunion of all of the old B&G record label, which is D-Murder, Outbreak, Miss Kisa, Mr. Purple, and myself. And so we're doing that, and got Mum Ra the God on that one. Noise 13's coming down from Canada. So it's going to be a good time down in Tampa. That's the 21st. Then the 29th, we're doing Sam Hain Ceremony, SON Sons event.
Carl's.
So
Shout out to the
Ice Machine.
motherfucking Ice Machine.
Carl's gang in the building.
Yo, I will say, for the very first time I went to Carl's when I did She Fest,
Uh-huh.
and those wings are so fucking dank, man.
Fuck yeah.
Everybody was
The
telling the
Wings
truth
are
about that
almost as
shit.
dank as the company.
It is.
Those are all
Absolutely.
good people.
That
in
company
place.
is fire.
But then I'll be at Fry Fest. And I'll see everybody out there who's going to be out there.
You performing?
No.
That sounded like a legitimate no.
No.
Who knows? You never know where a pig's going to poke his nose.
Sound like a legitimate no.
I might be.
What?
I don't think so.
Bitch, I might be.
Bitch,
But I ain't gonna
That's
be.
what's up, man. Fuck yeah, that's exciting. Biscuits and Gravy Records back in the building.
Ooh.
Damn, that's I'm going to use that for the rest of my life.
I don't know what it was supposed to stand up. That's just what came to my mind.
Blood and Guts, but Biscuits and Gravy is way better.
Right?
I mean,
It
depending
really
on who you're
is.
talking to, it's a good
It
meal.
really fucking is. That's way better.
I've never had Blood and Guts as
Like,
a
because
meal,
it's so subtle in a horror sense that it's like, wow, this guy's psycho.
Southern, but psycho.
He's insane.
but-
Hey, come on over. We'll have breakfast and
So-
biscuits and gravy, and then I'll kill you later.
So I feel like that's let's talk about that. I feel like this past year, we'll talk about your records and stuff, but there's been a lot of nostalgia for you. A lot of we used to do this back in the day. I'm bringing it back. This re-release. I'm teaming up with this guy I used to work with again. We're bringing back this. We're bringing back that. Like, where did this? Was this a planned thing? Did this all just kind of happen? Like, what's going on with all the bringing
So
it back?
I mean, it really just kind of happened because, like, I realized that back in the day, we had a core group of fans in Florida, and we had a very, very small following outside of that. Like, we played The Gathering a few times, and but it wasn't anything like the reach that I have now. And those albums were good, man. They were good albums, and that never got its push. So we did the re-release, and it's been 10 years, so I figured that was a good place to start. We did the 10-year anniversary of Krunkenstein and Cuddle Monster 2, and then me and D.E.A.N, who is the owner of St. Pete Sauce Co., we did an album back in the day together, and it literally was at the very end of our run before Purple went to prison, Kisa stopped doing music, Stranger Hayes broke off and did their own thing, and so everybody kind of disbanded, and that album didn't get really any push at all. And I was like, this is such a good album, we want to re-release it. So it just gets a second life instead of just collecting dust.
For sure. Were you so that long ago? Were you still Pig-Faced Dean, or were you?
No, I used to go by Two-Face, and wore kind of the same kind of masks as like Donnie Menace wears. But then I after not to get too serious, but after my mom passed away, I took a couple-year hiatus off of that, and that's when I rebranded as Dean and everything. Because I wasn't the same person as I was anymore, man. I wasn't I wasn't what I was trying to portray, and I didn't. The music quality was good, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be. I think the everything, all pig stuff aside, the music itself that I'm doing now reflects who I am as a person now more than the stuff did back then. Because I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm not a super party dude. I mean, a lot of people always see me drunk and shit, but that's because when I go to places, I like to get fucked up. But on a daily basis, I hold my shit down. I work a job. I do this and that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a normal dude. I'm not a party guy anymore. I don't go to clubs all the time. I don't do whatever. So that's not who I was anymore. But it still exists. The music still exists, and it's still good. So I wanted to give it a second life.
Oh yeah. No, that's dope. It just shows your progression and your musical and personal journey, and now the people that know who you are now can look back and see who you once were.
Oh yeah, and I was a fucking shitty mess. So enjoy that.
Enjoy that musical journey. Fuck yeah. I love it, man. That's dope though. That's cool. I like seeing it. You know what I mean? You get to see the progression. A lot of people would do the opposite of that, and they would pretend that other person or that other persona or that other time didn't exist anymore, as if, you know what I mean, like they are who they are and there was no growth there, which I think it's kind of weak.
Right. I mean, that everybody grows. Everybody has a past, man, and like that's why I never understood. And I'm not even being a jackass here when I say this. I never understood why Jared had such a problem with the whole Clue thing.
Right.
If he would have just embraced it and said, yeah, that was me. I don't really do that anymore, obviously, but that was me and it was fun. It was whatever at the time. But he super fucking hated on it and it became this big joke because of it. I can't afford to be any more of a joke than I already am. So I embrace that shit.
So what you're saying is you're going to play the Clue.
No, they already did that shit at the gathering, and that was a waste of fucking time.
That was a waste of time. I agree with that. That was pretty stupid.
Could have been me. Oh, well.
Boo! It could have
holler at me, Jump Steady.
Not been them, whoever that was. It would have been much better if it wasn't.
If it was somebody good.
If it was just Jared. It doesn't make sense if it's not him. It doesn't matter. Like,
the joke doesn't count. If it's not him, it's not. It doesn't.
Yeah.
And how many first timers were there that didn't even get it?
It's like we're not here
plenty.
It's like we don't want to actually hear the Clue. We just want to see Jared play the Clue.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. That's the whole fucking thing.
They did have the fits though. But hell yeah. So is that all that stuff available now for people? Like if people want to check it out?
So it's the 2 albums are available on YouTube. Because back in the day, Krungenstein was mostly a fully produced album, but back in the day, man, we were broke, so we stole shit. We stole beats to rap on, so we can't physically digitally put it out, or we'll get sued. But we put it up under YouTube under a no copyright claim, like, we don't own this, but here it is. So you guys could check that out on YouTube. Physical copies are no longer available, but the D&D album with me and D Murder is actually coming out at Creep Show, and then will be available for Halloween with the new single.
Oh shit! Brand new single, Halloween.
See,
back together after 10 years, re-releasing the old record and making some new shit. That's dope. I like to see that. That's friendship right there, man.
Talk about my best friend.
That's right. Is that what you guys did a cover of?
Oh, no. We should, though. That motherfucker's known me longer than pretty much anybody. Besides my current roommate, Mark. We met at all at the same time, but almost 20 years now, man.
Damn. You're not even supposed to be that old, man. I guess being Pigface keeps you young, though.
Yeah, it's the souls of everybody at the front of the stage. So, like 4 or 5 people at a time.
That is not how you draw people to your show.
It might. I bet there's a lot of people that would rush to the front of the stage for such a...
You want to come see me perform one time?
I'll suck the soul out of you, literally.
You're gonna die here, clowns.
Jesus Christ.
Tickets are limited. Only 4 available.
Spaces are freeing up fast.
Right? Fuck yeah, man. So much shit. You're doing so much stuff this year. I don't know who you think you are.
I mean, you got to, man, to stay relevant, bro. And that's just the name of the game. And the reason why it seems like I do so much is because a lot of people nowadays, they drop singles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm an old head, and I like like concepts. I like concept albums. So I fucking gotta put together all these fucking albums, and that's just how that's how I'm comfortable releasing music. However, you know, like we did at the beginning of the year, we did Poltergeist, and we just recently did Voodoo Frankenstein. But in between there, we had the Allah Zuli Lu, the single of Eldritch Terrors. We had the Burn Your House Down single with Fun Time. We have 2 singles coming out in October, and then third in November. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles this year. I had to count on my fingers. Pigs aren't that smart.
That's all right. That's what we had to count for.
They only have 2 hooves.
It's true.
He had to use all of his legs.
4, yeah. Wow. I don't even know what I'm going to say after that. I'm just visualizing him with his hooves.
1, 2. Shit. 3, 4. Fuck. 5, 6.
I guess that's why they lost at beer pong.
Could be he had to hit them with the hook.
He couldn't hold the pong ball with his hooves.
Oh, he was hitting the ball with a hook.
So not only you're putting records out, you're also competing with the kids and putting out constant singles as well. So you're doing double duty.
Right.
So it doesn't seem like you're doing a lot. You are doing a lot.
Yeah, it's
Right.
you know, I just wanted to
Factual.
Yeah.
do as much as I could this year, man. And it's like, I'm taking 2 months off for myself. The store's still going to be running. We're still going to be dropping a few things, but I'm taking 2 months off to myself because we're already prepping for 2023. We have 3 major albums coming out next year, as well as a couple singles and cover songs and shit. So
Just nonstop fucking grind for this pig-faced mother over here. Killing it, bro. You're killing it. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you. The Fun Time Gang single. Didn't that like did that get you like kicked off of Facebook or something?
no, because here's the thing. I never said the name. I always posted a graphic that had the name on it. But my street teamers, everybody that shared it, that put the name Burn Your House Down, canceled right away. Blocked off. They were pissed at me, and I was like, bro, I didn't know you couldn't say that. Like,
So, that single cost a lot of people, huh? Burn your house down. I'd blame that shit on Whipstick for sure.
oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
All right, fuck Whipstick, man. It's just all his fault, bro. All his fault. So you mentioned it earlier. One of the multiple music projects you dropped. One of them, the most recent one, was Voodoo Frankenstein. I have to apologize because you sent it to me and I was supposed to review it, and I reviewed it in my mind. I
wasn't gonna bring it up, but yeah.
Well, no, I planned on doing it, and then we had I don't really have an excuse, but I'm going to give you excuses anyway. We just had so much shit going on, and like my little tiny recording thing I have at home ended up being on the road with us, and it was like in and out of merch boxes, and I was like, oh, I'm going to do it now. And I was like, oh shit, I got to fucking unpack all this shit and then take it back in a week. And there's no excuse. I'm just an asshole, and I didn't do it.
It's okay. It's all right. I completely, I forgive you. We did have some really awesome reviews come in from like Fats King from Pixar, didn't happen, and Scotty V over at the 2 and the 6, and Robbie Pankow. They there was people that were reviewing it for us, and I greatly appreciate that. And so you guys have me on now, so all is squashed, all is forgiven.
But for everyone out here that hasn't heard it yet, it's a great record. And I even had like a fun quote, and I don't remember what the fuck it was, but it had something to do with Charles Band and Lloyd Kaufman having some sort of pig baby and creating the most epic soundtrack for the movie you didn't know you needed. Because that's exactly what it sounded like to me. In a good
That's awesome.
Like I don't mean that bad. Some people might take that bad, but it's like the soundtrack to multiple B movies that you didn't know you needed to see, but now I need to see all of these movies.
Oh yeah, dude. That's I mean, I feel like everybody's like in the horrorcore. I think my genre is B movie horrorcore.
B movie core.
Like and especially with this album, man. This album really encapsulated who I am as a person, as well as still having that goofy monster fun time stuff. You know, I did a lot of fun things. Like I had a saxophone player on this one, harmonica player, a violin player, and it was something that I had always wanted to do while telling these stories about, like, a love story about a dude that runs over bitches in his truck and puts them together and makes his own bride. Or, you know, there's also like really positive songs like Sinfully Delicious that are like all about body positivity and shit. So it was just a really fun album, and low-key schooled the mixing, mastering, and the videos for it. It was fun, man. Great album.
It is a great album. I'm agreeing with that. And it's for people, you know, like you kind of mentioned it earlier, like, you know, a lot of people are into horrorcore or like, you know, different styles of rap. For anyone who's been introduced to you in the last few years as D.E.A.N, this is a complete departure from all that. Not that it's not you, but it's just not the same, you know. Like, it's clearly you, but different. Like, and I know you've publicly said things about, like, you know, the last one might have been your last rap album, or like, where did that come from, or is that something you still plan on doing? Or
well, it's so I really was gonna not do that anymore, but next year, you know, I've been working with Fritz the Cat on an album, and it's a primarily hip hop album. But you know, when Fritz the Cat approaches you, you don't say no. So we made that shit work, and I've been having a blast doing that. It's very Green Book, Dark Lotus sounding era music. It's going to be some of my darkest shit. Then, you know, like, completely back the opposite way. I worked with two guys in Romania who did a 13-track album that is, it sounds literally like if you turn on the oldies rock station and it's like 80s power ballads and Alice Cooper sound and shit. So, you know, I guess I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just doing shit that makes me happy.
I like that better than just not doing something, because you never know what's going to come your way. And apparently hip-hop's not going to let you leave, man. You made too many friends. You made too many friends, man. They ain't going to let you leave.
But it's been a fun process, man. And I will say, performing the rock stuff has been insanely different. You know, I could get up and do a 45-minute set of the hip-hop shit, and, you know, I'd be a little winded, but this rock shit, man, in order to hit those notes and shit, you gotta slow the fuck down, stand still, and just hit your marks, man, because singing like that is an entirely different beast.
Fuck yeah, you gotta hit them Meatloaf notes, man.
Yeah, I would do anything for love.
I won't do that.
But I bet he would.
Oh,
yeah, for sure, absolutely.
I bet he will do that.
We're talking about pigs and meatloaf all of a sudden.
He's fucking frogs, bro.
Exactly.
Frogs, pigs, and meatloaf.
It's a pork meatloaf, okay? You should just do a whole record called Pork Meatloaf.
He's turning the fucking frogs gay.
You can do pig. Dude, you can do, yes. You should do a song about that. You should do a fucking Pigs Out of Hell.
Piggy pie, motherfucker.
Fuck a frog, I'm gonna break his legs and I'm gonna eat his frog legs.
It's a piggy cream.
How is he not? How are you not covered?
It's a piggy cream pie.
Man.
Hey, that's what I got the vasectomy for.
You can still cream the pie.
Yeah,
and kill the frogs.
just takes the flavor out of it or something, right?
Tastes like chicken, boy.
I think it still has. I think it still has the flavor, but you know,
I don't know. I've never tasted it. Never tried it.
you want the unfixed ones.
Whatever floats your boat, man. We're gonna. I think we should just come up with our own cover album for him and then make him do it.
I'll do that shit. If
We
you
should
find
just
the
do it
beats,
for
I'll record that
do it
shit
for
straight
Yeah,
up.
let's do it for him.
I don't know if we can do it for him.
And
We'll do it for charity.
we'll just feature him on
Here
it.
you go. We'll do it for charity.
Yeah, and we'll just do features with him on it.
Or we're the charity, I think.
Right.
Yeah, the charity's a Replicon radio computer. We need a fucking computer, guys. Donate money now!
Yes. Do you want to see our faces? Zoobotomy?
Yeah.
Donate some money.
Do you want to see us give ourselves a zoolobotomy? Man, what does that consist of?
No, earlier, like when
That's all right.
Zoobotomy got in the chat earlier, they were like, how am I supposed to get a hard on if I don't see your faces?
That's fair.
Talking about us.
That's fair. That's fair.
You won't get a hard on by seeing our faces, I guarantee you.
Because you can't, motherfucker.
That's what makes it harder, though, I think.
Well, that's why you got to donate so we can get a
The
computer so that way we
mystery.
can run cameras on the goddamn computer.
And then just hang curtains so you still can't see our face.
We'll poke it out every once in a while. We'll,
Shadow
like,
puppets.
come out like a 60s kid show, like, hey kids, you know, and then we'll shut the curtains.
Dude, I would
like,
love to have a puppet show. That'd be so dope. We'd have to have somebody else here to do it, though.
to run the curtains for sure.
Or to be the puppets.
But you do the
Do we know
puppets.
anybody that has like at least 3 arms that could be sock puppets for us? I'm visualizing it.
I mean,
can't
couldn't we
even
just
stop.
do the sock puppets?
Yeah, we could, but we need to all be together for the screen. I mean, I guess we could do it later in post, but we don't
Yeah.
edit anything.
No.
We're unedited, unscripted, unrelentless, unapologetic. This is Unreplicon Radio
Every
Yay,
video.
yay.
Every video brought to you by Replicon Radio.
by unediting. Fuck yeah. Now, Dean is the opposite. He edits his things. He puts lots of pride and production into all the things he does.
So what you trying to say he's fake? Because we real, man. Because we just put
No,
it out
I'm
there
trying
and
to say he's
fuck it.
better than us.
We're raw. We're raw and
No.
uncut.
He is better than us.
Yeah, he's better than us.
We're just 3 fat dudes in the basement.
Yeah, we're Eddie Murphy, bro.
He's
We're
one fat
uncut
dude
and
on a
raw,
stage.
dog.
You just call us... Never mind.
We're like Eddie Murphy, uncut and raw, dog.
That's right. No, we're like Eddie Murphy and the Clumps.
Or Dr. Doolittle.
Hercules, Hercules.
We got the homeboy Dean on the line.
That's why I said Dr. Doolittle.
This isn't front row with Dean. You're supposed to fucking interact with us, sir. Come on.
Oh, I'm just a fan, man. I'm listening.
You're not tonight. You're not a fan. You're part of the program. Get with it. The program.
All right.
You're
All
part
right.
of us.
I'm focused.
Come on, man. You promised you were going to pull your penis out.
It was in
Who
the,
says
it
I
was in
haven't had it out? You can't see because there's no cameras.
It's true.
I've been hearing.
Damn it!
I've been hearing what sounds like a ceiling
like a
fan.
hug. It
It's,
sounds
no,
like
it
an
sounds
audio
like a
hug.
ceiling fan in the background. He's just been helicoptering this whole time.
No, that's his tail. He's a pig.
No,
You know, like Piglet? Remember when you looked at the picture
Yeah,
of Piglet
yeah,
earlier?
yeah.
Yeah, he has one of those too.
Yeah.
And he's really happy.
No, that's the sound of the whip. You know, that's what
Actually,
he's doing.
dope thing in production right now. We're trying to find a company to do pigtail butt plugs.
Uh-huh.
And that's where you left that statement?
Right.
You just
Is there
fucking
more?
stop it
Yeah,
right
no,
there. Caller,
dude.
are
I
you
want to.
there?
I want to do pigtail butt plugs.
Oh, okay.
So,
I mean,
for
they
my
have-
female fans
They have
or
like
male,
rabbit tails
whoever.
and fox
Oh,
tails.
it's
Why wouldn't they
fantastic.
have a fucking pigtail?
I'm
Yeah.
sure they have to make those already, right? You just have to find them at
Like if
wholesale.
Ghost and Manson can do dildos and shit, like I want a pigtail butt plug. That's that's.
And you should have one, my friend.
You
Wear it on
got- you know,
stage.
go to
Wear it
the-
with pride.
Go to the official Fleshlight Instagram, and they share somebody that makes custom fleshlights. Maybe he can make you a custom butt plug.
That
Like,
would be
he
lit.
does crazy
I'm
shit.
gonna. I
can't-
did not know that Fleshlight had a Instagram, sir. But
Well, yeah.
that's
I didn't either.
I don't think none of us did except for him.
Yeah, but
Congratulations.
well, hey,
I'm not mad at you.
I'm not here. You're looking at everything else. I'm just looking at what you don't look at.
Yeah,
So
fair.
I'm just out here. I'm trying to get the hookup for the homie. You know what I'm saying?
I think the three of us are like, hey, Dead Body Man, thanks for the insider. Like,
You're welcome. And anybody listening, go check that
I'll
shit
tell you
out.
what. Why don't you shoot them a message and get us some?
I'm
sort of
pretty sure.
promo code,
I'm pretty sure one of
and
the
then we'll
flashlights
join
was
like dino butt plugs, like you know how
I'm
they
pretty
get
sure
diamonds and shit.
all
We could have like
shitty-
our logo inside the diamond.
Well, I'm just saying, fun fact, almost all shitty podcasts first started out with a Fleshlight sponsorship. We are a
No
shitty
shit.
I
podcast.
just dropped
Right.
it right here. Like, what's
But
up?
that's not official.
I
But
know.
If you follow them already, you guys are friends. Let them know we're a shitty podcast. And they can
No, I
sponsor
just
us.
stand on the other side of the room. They don't know.
No,
I
I'm
exist.
saying from now into the future.
Yeah.
Do that in the future.
I
Like
could
tonight
yeah.
when you're home and you're looking.
Here we go.
Yeah. Like, hey guys,
Hey guys.
give us a promo code, and then we can hook people like Dean and all the other listeners up with a promo code, and they can save money on their fleshlights.
That would be dope.
Maybe
butt
even
plugs.
on their future butt plugs.
I
if
would
they're
be-
not pig-tailed.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Flashlight
And they're
sells butt
vibrating and
plugs. That wasn't the
non-vibrating.
plug, but all right.
They might maybe it could be the same. It could be flashlight flesh plug.
It literally wasn't the plug of Flashlight. It was the guy that they share on their
Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, sharing is caring in this world. Okay?
Oh, I just did that.
We'll tell them to share their funds. We need a computer.
Fuck yeah.
That's the whole point of the story is we need a computer. The only reason we're still here is because we need a computer. Shout out to people who have computers.
Thanks.
You're better than us.
We're still
I know.
we're still using dial-up.
That's right. We got the homeboy Dean on the line. His name stands for Destiny, Everything, and Nothing. His face is that of a pig's. It has many iterations. The newest one, which is revealed in the photo that is on your screen right now if you're tuning in on YouTube, is very frightening and alarming. And if you saw this anywhere besides a horror movie, you should run.
Run!
Yeah, I actually just we did a shoot yesterday for it, and we're gonna do some closer pictures of it so you can see. Ron Sample killed it, man. It's all black. This one's got a bull ring through the nose, horns. Looks like it's been through the upside down. When you get real close to it, it's got all kinds of fucking crazy veins and shit coming off of it. But we kind of gave a peek with what we had. I had taken one picture because I had a giant set of wings on over at the photo shoot.
So you're a
We
flying
also had,
pig.
yeah, I mean, and that's funny. At the photo shoot, I was like, all those girls in high school better bite your fucking tongue now and come through because pigs are flying.
Right.
But we had dude dressed up as Baphomet there, and one of my friends, Becca, was dressed as like a witch, and different iterations of like a lamb, and we did a photo shoot in front of a barn, and I was on a tractor running bitches over and stuff. It was great. I can't wait for these pictures to come out, man.
Jesus. Fucking Jeepers Creepers pig style out there running people over in tractors and shit.
Hell yeah. I got a lot of pent up aggression and rage for the humankind right now.
Fuck yeah. So that something you kind of touched on earlier, you were talking about with the rock stuff and how it's, a lot more intense and singing and all that. I know something you had mentioned before is like amping up your stage production, especially for full band. And, you mentioned like the Alice Cooper and shit. Like you wanted to like, your goal, what you said in the past was like to work towards some sort of crazy production, maybe not to that level at least yet, but is that still something that you plan on working on for the future live events?
Well, we actually just did it. We have a lot of kinks to work out, especially now that I'm back to doing music solo. I don't have a crew or partner like that anymore. So I'm kind of I have everything. I have everything mapped out. When we did the Voodoo Frankenstein release party, we had the human meat grinder on stage, and it was supposed to be our first time using that. Well, the fog machine and everything glitched out, so we had it there. We had the full electric chair on stage, and it, so we did everything with the Necronomicon and all the cool different costume changes and stuff. So we did it. There was kinks to work out, but now, unfortunately, in my personal life, I'm back to being just me. So I have to figure out who's going to hype me now, who's going to do stage props and all that shit. So I have the props, I have the stage show. We'll get back to that probably next year.
Well, that's what's up. Fuck yeah. If you're out there, production team, somebody needs you.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I already have the shit. All you gotta do is dress in the costumes and be a funny dancer. So
we're all funny dancers on the inside. I'm excited for it, man. I'm hyped for it. I wish I could have seen go down like that, but that's dope to see. And it's only gonna get bigger. It's only gonna get better.
Oh yeah, and we filmed the whole thing, so that'll be up on YouTube eventually.
Fuck yeah! You're even scaring the dogs.
Yeah, old Scrappy.
Scrappy dabby doo. Fuck yeah, man. So that record came out, like I said, we talked about that briefly, and then before that, you put out the Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist was before that, which was very well received. A lot of people enjoyed that album, and I put a lot in there, and I'm actually really blessed that Jesus Christ, Scrappy, shut the fuck up.
Shut up, Scrappy.
Scrappy,
but
enjoy yourself.
I was blessed that I got a song with EJ Prophet from Salem alumni. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to Cerberus Click going through some shit right now. My heart's with all y'all. But I was blessed to have him on that album. Mad Max was on that album. Ill Tricks was on that album. It was such a dope concept album front to back. So if you like hip hop, that'd be the one to check out. If you like rock, Voodoo Frankenstein's probably the one to check out. And then we're actually back on hip hop starting next week. We have the first single of October dropping.
And you just dropped the new one with Hell House and them, right?
Yeah, that was on Poltergeist. It was the song itself is called Personal Poltergeist. And speaking of D.E.A.N, who's with St. Pete Sauce Company, he's in that video, as well as Mr. Hillhouse from Oh the Horror. And that came out last week. So we're doing a drop every single week of October because we like getting spooky over y'all.
Spooky booties up in this. Shout out to them dudes. Yeah, so the video just dropped. So go check out that video for Personal Poltergeist. Shout out to Mr. Hillhouse, whatever you want to call him today. He's my friend and I like him. All kinds of things going on. D.E.A.N, hit me up. I want some hot sauce, bro. We need some dino sauce, fam.
You could definitely hook that shit up for you guys for sure.
I know. So next up is the Creep Show, man. Back after 10 years.
Oh yeah, and I'm definitely excited about that. We have a stacked lineup. The venue is super dope. We have VIP bags that are coming with the new single, the Pig Sticker Murders, and lanyards and like foam light up wavy pool toy things that say Creep Show on them, and color changing cups that say Creep Show on them, and we really went all out for this one, and we're gonna do my part of the stage show is gonna be we're doing half the new shit, and then we're gonna bring the whole crew up and do all of our collabs from back in the day, and this is probably the last time you'll ever get to see like Miss Kisa on stage again. I'm trying to get Purple back in the game, D-Murder is definitely going to be working on some stuff, and I'm signing an artist at Creepshow. So,
oh shit! Big announcements, big news, more shit from the fucking the Autumndale family or whatever. I don't know what we're calling it.
From the Addams Family Direct. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh,
But that's going down the Creep Show Friday, October 21st at the Pegasus Lounge in Tampa, Florida. Don't miss it. If you're within like fucking 15 hours, you should be there.
yeah, dude, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be a dope lineup. Noise is coming all the way from Canada, so I don't want to hear any bullshit about people that can't make it.
That's true. Hitch a ride with fucking Noise 13. He's coming all the way from Canada, riding a moose. He's actually on his way now. This moose
Sauntering down.
Yes. Wait till you see him. By the time he gets there, his beard's going to be to his knees. It's going to be filled with marijuana. It's going to be like a Christmas tree for you guys on Halloween.
I love that guy.
You're welcome. I love him too. He is our Canadian moose. So make sure you guys check that out. The Creep Show. All kinds of monumental moments going down there, including a new artist. What?
Yes, sir.
So what's up with Autumndale, since I mentioned it?
Oh, that's dead. Dead ski. So I shot an $18,000 movie, and then my computer caught fire and caught the drives on fire, and I lost the entire thing. So,
Sounds like it was a good movie.
That's what happens to our vlogs on my computer.
Is it? This computer's fine, but every time we try to put something on it, it catches fire.
It'll be fine tomorrow,
It
just
just
not
burns
for
the things
that.
that were for us. Yeah.
That sucks, though. I truly sympathize with you on that.
yeah, man. So I might bring it back in the future as a narrated podcast with different voice actors and stuff. Because that's in the beginning of the year. We're going to start doing the Patreon, which is a Patreon, but it's a Patreon. And we're going to be doing pigcasts. And so you'll be doing... we'll get podcasts and different you'll get a single every month and all kinds of fun shit, and that's coming in January.
There you go. Yeah, because I know before you, obviously that sucks that happened, but I mean, we were talking sequels and stories and shows and comic books and all kinds of things going on with those characters. So
yeah, man, it was I still have everything written down. I still have some of the comic books left, which I will probably never press again. And we have all the old movies up on YouTube for people to watch for free, but we also have Blu-rays and shit. But it was just too much, man. I was trying to do too much, and since I stopped doing film, comic books, and music, I've really gotten to put my everything into my music, and the quality is better, and it's better that I'm not so stretched thin.
for sure.
I just hope that you're backing your music projects up.
Right?
Yeah. I hope you learn.
Oh yeah.
And please, get an external hard drive and just back your shit up.
Oh, I did. That's another. The whole thing caught on fire, dude.
He burned the house
Like,
down.
you burned the house
He
down.
burned the house down, and then Superfans Funtime guys wrote a song about it.
Right.
Well, at least somebody's capitalizing on it.
Yeah. Lipstick, of course.
Right.
But
Okay.
but yeah, no. Now I have 3 hard drives, and I send everything to D-Murder to back up on a 4th drive. So we don't fuck around.
It's called becoming wise.
Right.
We ain't losing this shit again, man.
Not gonna happen again.
Fuck yeah. I'd love to see it. I'd love to hear it. I'm glad we learned all kinds of things coming from the homie, man. I do have a playlist of your music. and we're going to play it. So I'm going to talk about it to you, since you made the music.
All right.
And if you have any fun stories, tidbits, titillating news, or exciting things about any of these tracks, then now is the time to tell them. And I'm just filibustering until I get the actual playlist.
We're waiting for the computer to load. We need a new computer.
Somebody buy us a computer.
Donate us a new computer.
And we're just gonna look over the playlist that we have prepared. Rue's gonna yawn, and we're gonna find this playlist.
I've been up. I've been up since 3:30.
Sorry, I'm just silent. That's all. All right. So we're gonna start off. The playlist starts like this. First two tracks, as it should be, Voodoo Rising and Apocalypse.
Okay. Yeah, so Voodoo Rising is about a witch who brings a monster to life and basically rises this guy from the dead with voodoo. So self-explanatory.
It's about his wiener.
Running from my magic.
Right.
That's why he's emphasizing the word rising from the dead.
And then Apocalypse is a love story that happens during the apocalypse. The guy on the TV says that everybody has 3 days to live because there's a giant comet heading towards the Earth to kill us all.
Giant comet.
So it's a love story about the 3 days that this lovely couple spend together banging the fuck out of each other.
It's Apocalypse.
Yes,
next up, we got Human Barbecue 2 to be followed by Human Barbecue 1. But it's not called Human Barbecue 1, just simply Human Barbecue.
Right. Both awesome tracks. Human Barbecue 1 was, a fun story about, monsters getting together for barbecue and what do monsters eat? Human flesh.
And it's an amazing music video. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it placed very highly on the Replicon Radio Awards when it came out. And I think the only reason it didn't win is because people may not have known about it. But
Right. So definitely check that out. And then we also low-key just put out, filmed this one we just put out for Human Barbecue 2, which I was thinking when I was writing the album, I was like, well, where do all the monsters get the meat at? So this song is about the factory that manufactures human meat for monster consumption.
The next one's going to be called Human Butcher. It's going to be about the butcher who butchers the humans and sends them to the factory. And what's his backstory?
Piggy the Butcher.
Piggy the Butcher. That's Mr. Piggy. That's Piggy. What happened to Mr. Piggy. He's the human butcher, and Miss Piggy doesn't want to be associated with that.
Because she only fucks frogs.
That's right. Next up, you mentioned earlier, the Eldritch Terrors, featuring the Alazul Alu.
Man, that's such a dope track. Like, when I got the opportunity to do the song with them, I was like, this may be the only opportunity that I get to work with them. I want to make it something, really monumental. And I thought about, everything that they do and the old gods and stuff like that. And I was like, I love Lovecraft. I know Joe Black loves Lovecraft. I think all those boys love Lovecraft. And so I was like, what if we did something about the Eldritch Terrors? And it came out so fucking good.
Fuck yeah. Next up, we got Burn Your House Down, which you cannot say on Facebook, featuring 8 Legs and the other guy. Better known as Super Famous Fun Time.
Shit stick.
Yeah, that track is just garbage. You completely throw that away, except for my verse. No, I'm kidding. I love those dudes so much, and I was a huge fan of what they were doing, and I approached Bad Mind with Bank Hard Beats for both Eldritch Terrors and Burn Your House Down, and I was like, you already know the vibe of Fun Time. Yeah, let's get like a super fun time, famous guys sounding track together, and they schooled it, man. Absolutely.
Hell yeah! And then if we have time, Hopefully we have time, but they are on the playlist. We have Parasite featuring Mad Max and the lovely...
Better believe it.
Monster Smashed, produced by our very own best friend, Will FM.
Hell yeah. That was the one produced by Will FM. Monster Smashed was our Halloween single last year. I had always wanted to do my own version of the Monster Mash, but I made it about doing drugs, and then monsters appear, and we have a Halloween party, and eat a pizza guy, because I'm a fucking weirdo.
I mean, why wouldn't monsters eat a pizza guy? We would eat a pizza.
Right.
At least he smells like pizza. It's more sensible than eating like a garbage man.
Right.
As long as Replicon Radio can be part of that video and be in the Halloween party, that'd be great.
Well, that was a year ago.
Right. That's
I'll
what I
allow
said.
it.
Only if we could have been.
I'll allow it.
Next time.
Who knows? We might do a throwback video.
There we go. And we'll get smashed. Monster smashed. Monster smashed. Fuck yeah, man. I love it. Shout out to Will FM. WillFMisDope.com. Hit that dude up. He's my friend. I like him a lot. Fuck yeah, man. We got 2 albums this year, multiple singles. Pork Rinds I never got to be a part of. I'm still sad about. And
Yeah, we did do pork rinds, but it didn't do well. And here's the reason why, man, is because it's
expensive.
the cost was outrageous. Just because that's what it costs to ship them and make each bag. So we're gonna try to revisit that at a later time when we can find a manufacturer who's a little bit more price conscious.
Sure. I mean, and you have to deal with cutting off your own skin and frying it and shit. So that's weird.
Right? Yeah. No, that was uncomfortable.
Understandable. I'm still upset I didn't get a bag of pig-faced steamed pork rinds, but whatever. It is what it is.
What can I say? I give my all to my fans, all 5 of them.
That's right. His skin. He was literally cutting off his skin, frying and seasoning it, and shipping it to you.
If Jesus can do it, so can I. God damn it!
Right. It's like it's literally.
I don't remember.
Catholicism.
I don't remember that part of the story.
They do it every time at church.
Did he cut his skin off?
Crackers is his body, and the wine is his blood.
You show right.
But this man can at least fry it up and make it taste good.
This man is red hot Ripley.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start selling fucking pig fat grease or something to cook cooking oil or something.
Ooh, get the ones with like the chitlins in there, like the actual like the fat
Cooking oil with chitlins in it?
Well, no, if you had the I can't remember what they're called, but the pork rinds that have the little fat pieces in them.
Oh, the chicharrones.
What'd you call me?
I don't know what the fuck you just said to me. But
Outrageous.
sure, that's not what
they're called?
that's not what we call it
I don't
here.
think that's politically
That's not what we
correct.
call it here. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that
We call that racism.
that's.
I don't know what you said, little boy, but
I don't think
like
so.
it.
I don't think so. I mean, I think he said good things.
Oh, did he say
yeah,
good things?
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
right.
racism.
I don't know what you.
But yeah, no, the ones that had like the little pieces of little fat deposits in them.
Oh yeah, those are my favorite, man.
They're so good. They're so good.
I have a little fat
I gotta
deposits
look that
all
up.
over my
I gotta
body.
look that up. How fast is
Almost my whole body's a little fat deposit. Does that excite you, Mr. Piggy over there?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Tony. Never mind. I was gonna talk about Tony's pig nose, but that wouldn't be appropriate right now.
cracklins? I think they're called cracklins.
Cracklins, yeah, there you go.
That's it.
I thought those ones are just cooked longer.
No, they have like pieces of like fat
Crack.
from the skin in there, and it is like crack. It is. If you like pork rinds, get a cracklin, and it's 10 times better than the pork rind. So good.
There you go. Next time you decide to cut your skin off, Dean, please
Leave the
add
fat.
some fat deposits.
Leave a
with
little bit of fat.
Stop working out. We need more fat,
Yeah,
I
stop
can't
getting
do
so. Gosh, stop getting so toned.
bro. Destiny, everything, and bacon. Why is that not a thing?
A deeb?
Oh dear.
A pickled pig's feet.
Nobody wants that shit.
It's a gimmick, though.
Yeah, but I actually want some bacon.
I can't afford that shit.
Nobody
man.
can afford bacon. That's why you should sell it. I didn't say buy your own bacon. You can't get high on your own supply.
Well, where else would I get? How am I supposed to get fat if I can't eat bacon?
This is not I'm just gonna say, we were talking about this earlier about something totally unrelated, but this is not a good sustainable business plan. He's
Throw it back.
He's
He already said he doesn't sell a lot of
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh.
You get one shot at it, and then it comes back as scar tissue if you're lucky.
And then you sell scar tissue bacon.
No, man.
And then you
that's
cover
like
a red
selling
hot chili wrap.
That's like, here, you want my gristle? It's fucking disgusting.
Not if it's seasoned properly.
I don't think you can season gristle.
All right, we got the homeboy
Scar
Dean
tissue.
on the line. He's dropped a couple records this year. Just dropped a brand new music video last week. Got something new dropping next week. Brand new Halloween single coming. He's got his own fucking festival dropping in like 2 weeks. I don't know why it's dropping. It's taking place in Florida. You can go to it. You can follow him on all social medias. Where can they follow you at, Dean?
You can follow me at basically armyoftheheartless.com. Destiny Everything and Nothing on Instagram and Twitter. And Facebook is Dean Von Odd. I don't have an artist page because it's already too much to fucking keep up with. Yeah, just Dean Von Odd or Destiny Everything and Nothing. Type that into Google. I'm sure you'll find a fucking pig something.
Fuck yeah. Find him on Spotify, and you have to put the periods in. As soon as you get the periods in, it'll fucking go right to him. D period, and there he is. If you just type the word Dean in, they don't know what the fuck you want. There's way too many of those. You're gonna end up in a rat pack somewhere. You're trying to find the pig pack.
Right.
So Dean period. It is an acronym. It stands for Destiny, Everything, and Nothing, which is kind of what we all stand for.
Absolutely.
He's dope. We love him. You should love him too. Wouldn't you like to be his friend? You sure would. Follow him more. Comment on his posts. Like all of his shit. If you keep singing your name over and over and over again, he's eventually going to say hello.
Hi.
And then you guys can form a special pig bond, and he could be your Mr. Piggy, and you could be his Carl the Frog.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Fritz Carl the goddamn frog.
Shout out to the motherfucking ice machine.
What the fuck is a big bird?
Pun out. That was great, Carl the Frog. I need a Carl the Frog tattoo now.
Just a sexy Carl the Frog tattoo.
It's so dope. Oh god, I love him. It's like he's almost Kermit, but not
He's
quite.
the Kermit with the black hood on that tells you bad things.
Oh, that yeah, maybe.
He's a Kermit with a bush light in his hand.
That seems reasonable. Shout out to Carl.
I tell you what,
He does about Carl.
this swamp ain't like it used to be.
Right?
Used to be all trees, nothing but orange groves.
Nothing
Far
but-
as the eye can see.
Nothing but trees and pigskins.
It ain't easy being Carl, okay? Man, I love the Carl. But fuck yeah, bro. I love to see it. I love to hear it. Follow him. So much more coming. I don't know what I know we didn't. What did we miss, Dean? I was about to call you Carl.
Come on, Carl. What did we miss?
I mean, you pretty much got it. We got the new video out now for Personal Poltergeist. Next week, a brand new single, which if you've never heard of me before and you've never given my music a chance, next week the single I'm Here comes out, and it's very much dedicated to anybody that supported me. If you've never heard of me before, definitely hear that one. And then after that, we have a video for Witch Fist coming out. Then after that, we have the Pig Sticker Murders, which is the Halloween single. And we just keep going and keep going. So a whole bunch of shit coming, man.
It don't stop, man. Right now, if you're not already on board, is the time to jump on this motherfucking hayride to hell.
Hell
Be
yes.
sick. I've come up with so many fucking epic song titles tonight.
I'm stealing that one.
It's fucking insane, bro. You're gonna do a whole like cover record homage. We're gonna have fucking hayride to hell, pigs out of hell, all kinds of shit. All the other things we said earlier that I don't remember anymore because I said them earlier, but they were good. This episode is recorded. Well, yeah, man. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm excited for all the shit to come. I'm excited for all the shit that's out there. Check out the new single. Go check out Voodoo Frankenstein because it's out right now. And I reviewed it live on air just an hour ago. Like I said, I was
Hell
a
yeah.
month ago. So go peep it out. And we're going to play some of it. So there we go. Any last words? Any shout outs? Or anything you wanted to get off your little pig chest before we let you go, brother?
Man, honestly, just thank you to everybody that's been holding it down and supporting my shit. I'm just a dude who threw something on the wall and it stuck. And everybody that ever shows me love, I notice it. I appreciate it. And without you guys, I'd be in a fucking dark, dark place, man. So thank you.
Well, hey, I love you too. And all those other people you were talking to, but I felt it directly, and I love you too. Just say no.
Well, I love you.
Hug. Big, giant hugs to you, brother. You know I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. And positive vibes. We're sending all of them your way.
Well, I appreciate that, man, very much.
And the Hayride's just getting started, man. And I'd love to see it, and I'm glad I could be a small part of it. And thank you for being a friend.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, brother. We're going to play this music. If you guys are tuned in on YouTube, head on over to repliconradio.com because you want to hear the music. You want to hear the music. If you're listening on all streaming platforms where Replicon Radio is available, none of this matters to you. The music's just going to start playing. We'll be back after the music to say our goodbyes and give you all hugs and kisses and things like that. YouTube, head on over to repliconradio.com right now.